Good morning. It is Wednesday and I'm doing another day in the life. So you'll get to go along with me today. I've got a semi-busy day, like not really. This morning is gonna be busy. I've got my glucose test. I have to take that in about 10 minutes and then I gotta go to the hospital and get my blood drawn. Then I have a midwife appointment. I'm just going to pack my husband's lunch. You can see that. He's gonna have half a peanut butter sandwich, an apple, some baby carrots, his granola bar. These are the Cascadian Farm organic ones. I get these a lot. Some cashews, and that's it. I'm gonna give Emma her medicine, and she's supposed to eat about an hour afterwards. So Johnny's gonna have to feed them this morning because I will be at the hospital. And I'm keeping an eye on the clock. Got about 4 minutes, so I'm opening the blinds. We got snow, and it's sticking because it's like 12 degrees out there. So it's pretty crazy. 3 minutes and counting. So I'm going to pack some of these bananas. I've been loving bananas. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff ready. I'm gonna switch purses so I can take those bananas with me and take a book with me to read. I didn't mention this in other videos, but my friend got pickpocketed while we were at Panera the other day. She and I went to lunch at Panera and her wallet got stolen out of her purse as we were sitting at Panera. 2 more minutes right now, but it was insane. So I switched over from this loose purse, because you know, somebody could reach in there. I'm pretty good about keeping my purse within my sight and everything. Switched over to this purse that's got zipper pockets, and I have my wallet like deep down in there so nobody can get it. And I'm like paranoid now when we go out. I'm like holding my purse. It was really traumatic. So I'm gonna switch to this one for right now and still hide my wallet in there. All right, I got 1 minute. I'm gonna keep track. I wrote Johnny a note to feed Emma. Actually, he has got to feed all of them, but it's about Emma, so left him a little note there. I'll write down my times because they said you have to write down your glucose time. I'm not looking forward to this. I've done this before. They actually made me do this, I think, at my like 8 or 10 week appointment. So sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. I'm just trying to get it. Okay, it's 8:30. Here we go. Glucose, orange. All right, I'm gonna try to film it. I don't have my tripod down here. All right, here goes. Bottoms up. Ooh, really sweet, like, oh, nasty sweet. It tastes like really flat, really sweet orange soda or orange high C. Oh, it like hurts my tongue. All right, I gotta drink it in 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna like start chugging. Bam. All right, I'm done. I'm not allowed to drink or eat now for the next hour, which I wish I could just drink some water and wash it down. 5 grams of glucose per fluid ounce, and it's 10 ounces. That means it's 50 grams of glucose, which is insane. So I'm gonna be low sugar the rest of the day. I try not to eat that much sugar anyway, but lately I've been liking some sweets. I mentioned in my pregnancy update, I've been liking sweets, so I gotta write down the time. I feel a little jittery. All right, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this is one of my favorite places to film. Seems like I'm always sitting in this spot on the couch, and this is my favorite part on the couch. But I feel like I can hold the camera a little bit steadier. Sometimes I prop it like sitting it up on my knee. So about my friend getting robbed at the Panera Bread. So this is what happened. We went there to lunch. It was just her and I, and we're both pregnant. We were sitting at a table at the edge of where people go up and get in the lines. Man, I am so jittery after that test. Like I feel like way too much sugar this early. So we were sitting there and there were these 2 older men. They were by the fireplace next to us, but far enough away that they couldn't like reach into anything. They moved from that seat, the table directly behind my friend, and we're at those little tables that are 2 tables where the seats are back to back. So she's sitting back to back with this guy now. The weird thing about it is they just, you know, moved almost as soon as she sat down, which I thought was a little bit strange. I was getting weird vibes, okay? The guy directly behind her should be, you know, facing the same way I'm facing, so this way. Well, he wasn't. He was turned, sitting in his seat like to the side. Well, I mean, he's sitting in a chair, but you know, like sitting to the side. And I made eye contact with the guy a couple of times, which I thought was even weirder because I'm only supposed to see the back of this guy's head. What I thought was he was eavesdropping. I'm like, this guy is really freaking nosy. I'm like, what does he care about? Two women talking about pregnancy symptoms. When we got up to leave, she's getting her keys out and cannot find her wallet. We've been there like 2.5 hours. Walked around the whole Panera a few times, looked under tables, looked on countertops. We talked to the manager. They checked lost and found, but she was positive she stuck it back in her purse. And I believed her. And so she got home and, all her credit cards were in there. So she immediately goes to shut them down. She texts me like furious. She's like, somebody maxed out my cards. They cleared out our checking account. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so she did get targeted. Somebody did steal from her. And then I thought back to those two guys. It's like, that's the only sketchy thing that ever happened. And I was like, you know what? I think it's those two guys. And just listening in on our conversation, but I think they stole your wallet, and that's why he was listening, maybe. So she's like, well, I'm gonna file a police report. So she did that. They checked where her cards had been used, and sure enough, these two middle-aged guys were caught on the surveillance camera using her card, getting prepaid Visa cards. They just got bunches of prepaid Visa cards. So I know, she got robbed. She'll get all her money back, but I was violated too. It could have easily been me if they sat at the table behind me versus the table behind her. My intuition just sensed that something was off. I never jumped to, oh, they're gonna steal from us. Like, that never ever crossed my mind. They're just weirdos. I can't believe it. We were at Panera Bread in a nice part of town, and it wasn't like these guys looked like robbers or whatever. They looked like normal everyday guys. So this is like a really, really good lesson. Never leave your purse out of your sight. Never leave your purse hanging on the back of a chair, even if you feel like it's a secure place. It was a little bit scary afterwards, thinking how vulnerable we are. Anyway, there's that. I only got a few more minutes until I've got to start leaving. I wanted to talk about what I was going to do today. So after this appointment, I'm going to come home and I've got two like organization-y things I want to do today. I'm going to start organizing in the basement. I'm just going to like set a timer and go down there for a while. I sound scratchy because my throat's dry from that sugar stuff. And then my other thing is I'm going to transfer some of my scrapbook albums into new albums. If I get the sweeper working, I'm going to charge that. And there's my timer. Gotta leave. All right, I got my stuff done. They said they would call me back if my glucose test was bad. I also got a candy because I went and got the flu shot. It's still pretty early. I want to go get some of the food truck donuts. Yes. All right, I'm walking across. And here's the thing. I feel like such an idiot out here filming. I'm gonna film the food truck. Oh, here it is. My favorite thing.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. So I'm a YouTuber. I'm gonna film you a little bit if that's okay with you.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Okay.
Go for it.
So funny.
It's crazy, yeah. I mean, we take a lot of pride into our product. We take a lot of time into making them. So we're an artisan, handcrafted bakery. So we make everything from scratch. There aren't that many scratch donut bakeries in town in general,
Right.
actually. So we're one of the few actually to do everything from scratch, from the doughs, the batters, the glazes. Like all our glazes use real fruits and real everything. We don't do anything artificial or preservatives. So
That's what makes them so good.
yeah, so like
I'm addicted.
Yeah, we take time into doing that, and we come up with flavors that are your typical donut flavors, I guess.
Right.
We try to think outside the box.
So I had the interview in here, but I'm going to have it separately on my Crafty channel because I have about 10 times more subscribers over there and I want to give them as much exposure as possible. I know it's not a Crafty thing, but I really freaking love supporting small businesses and people going after their dreams and doing their own thing. So I really love this food truck and I want to support them as much as possible, and that's how I can. So I'll make a whole video over on that channel. I'll link it down below for you guys to see. If you're in the Champaign-Urbana area, definitely check out this food truck. It is the best of the best. I just love them, and being pregnant, I just can't get enough of their donuts. Back home, this morning I said, oh, I'm not gonna have much sugar today because drank that nasty stuff. Well, I got a bunch of sugar. So first thing I did was get a candy bar, even at the hospital. And then I got my donuts. So let's take a look at these donuts. I got a blackberry, 2 cinnamon sugar. This is a vegan and chocolate banana, and then 3 cookies and cream. I'm going to try not to have one of these until the afternoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my bananas, let the dogs in, and then make a sausage biscuit. It'll take like 20 minutes or so in the oven. Here's my little Emma bug. Hey, come on guys, come on. And the snow has already melted, so it must be in the 30s now. How cold is it?
I would say it's cold.
Just filmed a little intro thing for the interview that I did. So this is where I film my videos, where I'm sitting in front of the camera. I sit on this filing cabinet and I held up one of the donuts, so I brought the whole box up here so I wouldn't spill. So here's a look at my crafty space. Hope I didn't do that too fast. This is one of the things I said I was going to work on today. Got tons of albums, and I'm replacing all of these albums here in this stack with these newer ones that are just D-ring. I like them so much better. They sit on the shelf better, and you get a place on the spine to label them, which I love. Whereas these post-bound ones, they're hard to label. It's hard to know what's in them, and they're like wobbly. You can see like the posts aren't very secure. Here's elementary school. There's a sneak peek of like my first ever scrapbooking. Those are post-it notes. Yeah, very fancy and advanced there. So that's going to be on my agenda for later today. I'm just waiting for my breakfast to get done. I'm going to open this window up for the doggies, let in some light. This is like the doggy corner, this landing. There's Snowbie. Hey girl. One of her favorite places to sit. There's her favorite new toy, which is a neck pillow for a toddler. It's covered in dog hair because she's been carrying it around. I really got a vacuum today. I've been such a slacker on it. I told you guys my back's been not feeling great, so I definitely had to vacuum. It has been done in a few days, so it looks horrible in here. This is our sweeper mopper thing. It's just the Mint Plus. It uses reusable pads, and it also fits any of the Swiffer pads. So you just turn it on and press sweep or press mop. But right now it beeps and has a red light come on, and it's because there's hair in these wheels right here. So the wheels aren't turning correctly. That's all my hair because I did have long hair until I just cut it. Hey Emmy. Emma's trying to give me kisses. Hey baby. Giving your mama some kisses. Yeah, you're sweet. The Mint does a really good job, except around the edges sometimes, so I'll go in with the vacuum wand and just vacuum up any of the little edges that it misses, and that'll save me so much vacuuming time, not having to do all the wood floors, and I'll not have to mop either, because it'll do all the mopping. That just leaves the carpeted section that I have to actually manually do the whole thing. So I'm excited to pull this out and start using it more. I was just vacuuming over the hardwood floor. Now with being pregnant, it's a lot harder to do, so I'm gonna have to take advantage of this Mint Plus a lot more. So I will tell you guys all about it in my weekly pregnancy vlog on next Tuesday. But I'll tell you a little bit. Everything seemed fine. The best news about the visit is she is head down. Generally speaking, once they're head down, they don't usually tend to flip back the other way, but I was so excited. That was the one real thing I worry about. Looks like everything is so good, which I'm really happy about. My vacuum sweeper mop surgery is done. I got all this hair out. It's got a lot of, you know, lint and fuzz and some dog hairs in there. But all of this, like, in a ring is totally my hair. There was a ring at the door, so I went out there and it looks like Christmas time. Oh my goodness. This big box is our Lego set for Christmas Eve tradition, which I'm really excited about. That one is an organizer. The envelope is my greeting farm order, and then the bottom one is my planner for 2015. So super duper excited that everything got here. Maya's checking it out. Before I write in my planner, I want to do an unboxing video and show you guys the planner in depth, why I chose this planner, why I chose it over other planners, and I will have that on my crafty channel because I did it last year on my crafty channel And then all my planner videos, besides decorating ones, are moving to this channel. I just got done filming. I did end up filming the whole planner video and also the whole greeting farm haul. Before it gets too late, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum the living room before I get too tired. And then I'm gonna sit down with my new planner and just plan stuff. The little huskies are taking their nap here on the landing. I don't know which one of them did it, but I went to grab this pillow so I could wash it. One of them ate part of this. They ate the part that was sewn together. And so this whole dog bed now is messed up. So I hadn't mentioned this in a video. This undershirt is from Old Navy. They had these on sale for $6. Ended up getting 4 of them. They're super duper long maternity tank tops. They got the ruffling on the sides, which I really like, and they can go down even further than this. I just pulled it down pretty far because a lot of my non-maternity sweaters are big enough, but they don't cover my belly. They like start riding up on my belly. This of course is a maternity sweater, so it doesn't ride up. Now I have a new appreciation for the super duper long tank tops out there. I never liked those before now. My midwife today said I am in the 3rd trimester now. They consider 27 weeks the 3rd trimester, so 27-week belly. Another belly shot for you guys. So it's 2:30 now, so I'm gonna just play with my planner for a little bit. Maybe around 3, I will go work in the basement for a little while. I'm having a snack. I've got my half of a watermelon here, and I'm gonna catch up on some YouTube. I'm way behind on my to watch list. I just put everything under watch later, and there's 99 plus videos under there from the last couple weeks. Anything we need to store is down here. A lot of it now is like hand-me-down baby stuff, so definitely aren't going to get rid of any of that stuff. So this shelf holds extra mini appliances and stuff. We've got paint down at the bottom, some stuff to donate in that box down at the bottom. We decided last year one of our Christmas traditions is going to be buying something for the house or for, you know, home improvement type of stuff. So we're going to get a couple more of these shelves. We'll have 2 or 3 of them just lining these walls here. So I'm not going to work down here very long. It's actually kind of cold down here. So I've got my phone in my pocket. I'm going to turn on some Christmas music. Here's my progress. This is stuff to take upstairs, and then I'll have one more bin. And then here's a stack of stuff. All my husband's music stuff on the bottom, toddler toys, toddler clothes, other holidays. Then I've got paintball stuff in there, and then gift wrap in the top. The bottom 3 are Beanie Babies. The middle 2 are clothes that, since I'm pregnant, I can't fit into right now, so I just decided to take them out. I'll fill those other 2 as I grow out of things, I'm sure. This is all holiday stuff. Hopefully we can get a big enough box for both of the trees. This is just house stuff, like extra screws and parts to different things we've built, and then extra lids to containers that are without lids right now. This is all extra containers. I'll use these probably in the baby's room here and there and wherever else I reorganize the house. And then this is my baking box. I've got specialty stuff in here and Christmas stuff. That one's really heavy now. It's donate stuff, garbage, recycling. I moved all of the baby stuff. I still have to go through all of those tubs over against the wall, but I think I made pretty good progress for today. My back's starting to hurt a little bit from all the bending, so I'm going to call it a day. I feel like that was pretty successful. Oh yeah, it's 4:40, so I'm gonna relax and then feed the dogs and start dinner. I think I did good. And they're eating. I went ahead and fed them a couple minutes early. Hanging out. Emma was snuggling up here, but she got down when I grabbed my notebook. Hey baby, you want to snuggles? Do you want to snuggles? This is what usually happens. Baby snuggles. All right, there's my Emma. All right, anyway, I was checking my email and I got a pre-Black Friday sale from diaperjunction.com. They have Thirsty's brand and their own brand on sale. So I was looking at my list of I kept this list of the regular prices of stuff. And on here, it looks like they're about $2 off per diaper. So I'm thinking about getting a few of those. I figured I could get a better price on the Thirsty's diapers, so I'm gonna hold off on those. It was only a $2 a diaper discount, but I went ahead and got some of these Diaper Junction brand diapers. I was looking at reviews and they look pretty good, but they are super duper cheap. $8.96 and free shipping at $49. So I got 6 diapers and I wrote it down. This is my cloth diapering notebook here. I started keeping track of what diapers I'm interested in. I wrote down the regular prices, what kind of diapers they are, and if they have multiple sizes. And then I wrote down the stores I plan on buying from, their free shipping or their rewards program stuff. So I've got all that information here in my little diaper book. And now I'm going to write down my stash of diapers so that I can keep track of which ones I get and have a variety of colors so I don't end up with all teal or all gray or something. So I got 6 of those to start with. I'm really excited. I know they're on the way cheaper side, but I've seen good reviews on them, so I'm gonna give them a try. Johnny's home looking at YouTube videos and dinner's started, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna surf Facebook a little bit now that I ordered those diapers. Dinner is almost done. I've got my potatoes. I made mashed potatoes for me. Then I've got rice in there, roasted veggies I've got to get out, and a baked potato for my husband. I probably got way too much food, but I'm going to just eat as much as I want. It's not my best balanced meal, but it'll work. I couldn't eat all of it. I'm just getting to where I can't eat quite as much at a time, so I'll heat this back up in an hour or 2. And so my husband finished his. He's gonna go ahead and have a donut, and I had self-control today. I didn't eat any of the donuts. I'm gonna have one of these tonight, I think. Looks the best. I don't know, the blackberry one's a close second, so which one are you gonna have? It's gonna be a mystery. Johnny's cleaning up the dishes. I wiped down all the countertops and put away the food. He ended up having 2 of the donuts and he let me taste both of them, so I had a bite of each of his donuts. They were so good. Love those donuts. I'm hoping between all those donuts they'll last 3 days. We'll see if we're lucky. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I think he's gonna go play the drums for a little while tonight, and I'm gonna go up to the scrapbook room and maybe work on those postbound albums. I might save that for another day and just dig around up there and make something. Well, I think that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. Be sure to subscribe so you know when I update, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. So I'm shaking this morning. So my glasses are making really weird lines on my face. Look like a raccoon. I like it. Then the rice it just got foggy. Oops. Oh, your potato should be done. I'm not sure it is. I'll cut that out. I ate as much as I could. See, I didn't say all right. I almost did. I caught myself. All right, so. All right, so. All right. I always say all right. What are you doing, Emma? She's gonna lay on you, I think.